because that'll make for a more natural intro.
Nature. Trying to start with more natural. Nature and science. Screaming out their words.
Screaming out their words. We're all in this for nature and science. I'm Will. Wait.
I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm Jake.
This is the Everman, guys. It's all right. Let's move on. We're
celebrating Star Wars Day.
We're ending
the
podcast.
This is it. This is the last one we're doing.
We're going to do a whole episode not talking about the end. We're just going to talk about like food and then be done for the rest of our lives. April Fools! How did they know we're not recording this on Monday?
Because we just told them it was a day late.
Even so, they're gonna be watching it like 5 days.
Will gave me a basketball.
Listen,
so that I don't mess with things. I'm a child.
I handled it. Put this on. Put it on. Now give me the ball. Give me the.
No!
I'm getting it.
Into the abyss.
I don't care.
So
don't you know? Pump it up.
Today was,
here's the deal.
So dusty.
I said, Jim.
What'd you say?
I'm gonna start addressing you guys individually instead of them. Not that we do that a lot, but this is for Star Wars.
Yeah.
I just said that your hands are very active. Yeah. So I handed you the basketball.
Yes, I'm a very active
as a blessing from me to you.
It was a gift.
By the way, we've been going live before every podcast.
Check it out.
Yeah. John Mellencamp.
Yeah.
Make like John Mellencamp and check it out.
Check it out.
Because it's fun. And we like to do it. It's a good time that we all have together thusly.
And it's not like it's going to take them a whole night.
Yeah.
It might be 10 minutes.
Yeah. And the numbers that we have on our podcast, we want to pump them up. So don't you know, pump it up.
You know what? We did.
Got to pump it up.
You guys did. Tell them.
We did another stream.
Yeah.
Which came out yesterday by the time this releases.
Pump it up.
Pump it up.
Pump it twice.
It was a good game.
Oh, yeah.
It was a good game.
What were the teams?
The Blue Jays versus the Orioles.
Who won?
You can't ruin it.
Sell them on this.
Are you
Sell them on this right now. Why
if you're not watching our streams, which we're going to go live. Next one we do is going to be a live one.
Put your hand on the...
It's going to be It's going to be live. If you're not watching, you're missing out on some great banter between me and Ian.
Put this on.
And the amount of banter that we have is excellent. And you're missing good games in which I swing and miss at balls outside the zone. Also, if you think about it, there is less chance of you watching anything that's good on any other channel.
This is good. Keep going.
If you really think about it, that's not how you should hand me a bag. This is more of like, and that's it.
That was good.
Yeah.
Let's hear it for Jim. That's good. Listen, I feel like personally, I'd watch the stream after hearing. Give me my hat. After hearing that explanation, I think that's great.
Also, I want to point out that I did.
I
wore boots today and jeans.
I got new slides. Look at this.
I just want everyone to know. I'm dressed nice.
Oh,
Listen,
you know what?
You're all wearing slides. You're all wearing slides and sweatpants. But I wore jeans and boots. And you know what? Fine.
No, you're not allowed.
And I wore a dress shirt.
Yeah, should we tell Jake about our game? Because they will have already watched it, right?
It's true.
I got new skates.
We all got new skates. Put them on. Skate around for a little bit. A million young voices calling.
Don't put them on down.
If you step on my
yeah, dog.
Look at that.
They're
new
the sharpest
skates.
blades of all time.
We didn't even talk about you playing hockey on the pod.
Yes,
We didn't. But so
I think we did.
No, we did not.
We mentioned.
I know this is gonna come as a shock. Sorry. But this is not sponsored. But Sideline Swap is legit. Sorry.
This is Will's app of the month.
Yeah.
Will has an app of the month.
I do.
literally does.
I tend to do that.
Yes.
But I'm just gonna say, I got these
found
skates.
some good deals.
Dude, you want to know what
You've
crazy?
been looking, right?
Yeah.
See, it's addicting.
Yeah.
I ordered these new slides.
Show.
These ones.
Right here.
Right.
Touch them.
Which are
good.
pretty.
Okay.
Just please touch them.
I already touched them.
Right.
I already held them. I'm good.
Don't make them do something they don't want to do.
Don't pick up do something.
So
you feel
I ordered them,
uncomfortable
right?
Live on air.
And
Where's the basketball?
Mine just won't come. It's been a week. They still haven't come.
Wow, a week.
So I go out with Will. He's wearing the exact pair that I ordered.
It's true.
Happened to order them after I ordered them and already got them without me even knowing.
It's true.
And then mine come after his. And now we have the same exact pair.
And I won the raffle, so I got him like half of what he paid.
Yeah.
That's disgusting. We used to have
But
a guy
I'm
on the
happy
Flyers
about it.
named Raffle. And it was spelled like Raffle.
Michael Raffle.
Michael Raffle.
Yeah,
And then he
and
went
Matt Carl.
He was way before Raffle,
Yeah.
but yeah, for sure.
Might as well
I
go
did
back all
play
the way back
hockey
to,
on Monday.
Bobby
Yeah,
Clark.
last
this
last Monday, and it was legit.
came
It's
down,
the first
scored.
time I played since like
Years.
I have a
4 or
question.
5 years. Ask, go.
You the last time you played, I think was
Jim.
when I played. Remember
I might
at Old York
have
Road?
still been in school. Maybe.
Remember at Old York Road?
No, not still in
Like
school.
2 years into our being friends at Old
Oh,
York
yeah.
Road, we played again.
Do you think Bobby Clark is Caitlin Clark's dad?
Stop right now.
my
Anyway, I played and it was awesome. I don't think you ever lose your ability to skate.
Yeah.
But you definitely lose your like how a puck feels on
your
a stick.
Yeah,
Yes.
I lose it
with
every single
ice.
season.
With ice. We're gonna play roller hockey this year and it's gonna be legit. Because Jim said that we should play and I was like, yeah, I would play. And you know what?
But the
You
thing
can
is
get
we're waiting because he hasn't bought me new rollerblade wheels.
That's true.
serious?
Well, we need somebody to goalie, so if you don't have wheels,
Oh
then
my
you can-
gosh, nothing really has changed since we were in like sixth grade.
Well, my brother goalies, but if we want to play full court,
I like
my
the goalie,
brother's wanting to play this
but I
weekend.
like the goalie, but I'm not gonna give in so other people can
Dog,
play.
you know what we should do?
Exactly.
We should just go, have Brad go. He can goalie, and we can just film like shootouts.
We can also just
We're
play
half
2
court
on 2.
game.
High five.
We can just play 2 on 2.
And we can mic up.
My brother said about going and
half
playing
of-
this weekend.
And we can mic up.
Yeah.
What, play roller hockey this weekend? Are we doing something this weekend? I'm busy this weekend. I'm busy Saturday.
What are you doing Saturday?
Shout out to Paula. It was her birthday today.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Paula.
That's my finance. She's my finance.
I think right now it's the opposite of finance.
Finance A. But yeah, it's a birthday. So we're
I
going out
texted her,
Saturday.
"Happy
I'm
birthday,
excited.
Bessie."
Are you like
Like all
after the
day?
run
Uh,
or before? Or
I
not
haven't
going
decided.
around?
We might go. I might just do the. Y'all might just host the run club this Saturday.
Okay.
Dude,
Hey,
which
Kyle.
we did our first official one. That was
Yes.
awesome.
It was
It
a good time.
was. I wasn't there for the
awesome.
long run, but the short run was very
It's a
cool.
good time.
Why weren't you there, Jake?
Yeah, Jake.
Tell him.
Because I was stayed up till
Sleeping.
4 in the morning on Friday night.
You didn't hear this yet.
No.
I was gonna say.
I didn't even
oh,
know.
just
I
tell
played
Jim.
hide and seek till 2 a.m. in the house.
Of course you did. Of course you did. You and, Greg.
And then stayed up till 4 a.m. and then I was going with Greg, Pete, and Brian. And Pete and Brian haven't done the long run yet, so we were gonna wait. We had to pick them up, so that's why they were going to the shorter run.
Sense makes.
But you made it and it was fun.
Yeah, it
It was
was.
a good time.
What we did was super cool. We did like a whole 1 minute on, 1 minute off, where you walk for 1 minute, then you run for 1 minute. It was
It was a good time.
exciting.
How many people we have? Like 21, 22?
Around that,
21, I think.
I think 21.
It was a good time.
Anyway, I
We just gained
we
another member.
we
too.
briefly talked about the gaming, but I wanted to ask you
Yeah,
guys.
let's continue talking about
yeah,
gaming.
because I'm
Yes,
excited about that. Because
yes.
I wanted to ask,
Ian's
what's
gonna
the
get
deal
a
with the?
PS5
What's the deal with? That's
So that-
step one.
so that he can talk. We can talk and it'll record better.
So what's the deal
I'm
with the?
just
Why
spending way
can't you
too much
turn the
money
game?
lately.
I know, right?
Like,
game
I
audio
bet
down.
way too much.
When I was first messing with everything, I found it and I turned it down, but I can't find it now. I've been looking, I can't find it, so I'm still looking. But we can hear him a lot better because I set the phone on my chest while we were playing.
Yeah.
You can hear him a lot clearer.
Are you saying the Xbox game? You need to turn the volume down on
Yeah,
Yeah, the
Just
actual
do it in the settings,
the
right?
game.
for you.
Jeff.
No,
Do you
want
to come up here and tell him how to do it?
I turned it down, and it's not on Xbox. It's on
Jim's not
The
PlayStation.
big
thing
on
is,
gaming,
He's not
so-
looking in the right spot, so you can't find it.
Jim, I know exactly how to do it.
But
Jeff can
I'm
know
wondering
stuff.
if you can create an account on PlayStation and use your phone, and we could talk to a party like that.
Wait, what?
That might not be
Get the
scientifically backed.
PlayStation app.
Yeah, because you know you can do that with Xbox.
Pretty soon I'm gonna be.
You have to connect to a console, right?
Pretty soon I'm gonna be
think so.
calling for people's extended warranties.
We are. That's exactly. But we'll figure it out.
Nah, that was cool though.
Yeah, it
So
was
you
a good
played
time.
like a whole game?
Yeah,
That's sick nasty.
it was a good time. Well, the game sucked, but no, it was a good game. It was a
You
good
just
game.
what you guys need is you need one of your stereotypical games
I know.
where you're screaming at each
I
other.
know.
And then just we need to do
almost
like-
started out that
Yo,
way.
Yeah.
we need to play Rubber Bandits.
We do.
God,
We
I
need
know.
to play Rubber
But
Bandits
together.
and go live on
in-
Instagram
in the same
and
spot, all
Yes.
in the same room.
100%.
yes,
100%.
we could do it this weekend.
We could.
You're
You guys.
busy on Saturday.
Well, it would be so
After.
annoying if we slept over Friday night, right?
I know, that'll be.
That wouldn't even make sense.
I remember the last time I slept over and brought all my gaming stuff, and I said I would never do that again. But
Yeah, but
listen, I'm willing to be let down again.
I am ready. No doubt about it. I'm ready to be hurt again.
Ready to get hurt again. We will always had a thing where I would come over and sleep over no matter what. It was fine.
Yeah.
But then bringing what like we would always have like grand plans to like play PlayStation all night. And the last time I came over and we were gonna play PlayStation all night, Will watched me
Yeah,
play
yeah.
PlayStation
Oh
for
yeah, I was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there.
No,
For
this is me at the start. This is me 5 minutes in.
Yes. So I went to sleep because I was and so I had to sleep on it.
Yeah, but the problem is that last time
You brought your mattress
was
down here.
terrible because of Journey being
A pain in the butt.
yeah.
Yeah, she was a
Because
pain in the
it
butt.
was like
I
she
was
wanted to
here,
be
too.
in here with us, and it was just like
Yeah,
nah.
you were here too.
And it was humid.
That
and
wasn't
hot,
the last
and-
time though. That wasn't the
Because
last
we
time.
slept over just us three.
Us three
the last
slept
time.
Yeah.
when you got
True.
engaged.
Also, we were unbelievably tired.
I don't know if it was hot though, because it was in October.
Could have been hot
What?
then.
Yeah. What were we doing? We were doing something, and
The
I
next
left
day,
to go
right?
back.
We did the football
We did
video.
the football
next
video.
day.
That's why.
Yeah.
Because we wanted to do it early in the morning, which we did,
Yeah.
which was awesome.
Yeah.
Did,
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
Yep.
Speaking of the football video, Memorial Day weekend is coming up. Not really. When is it? May.
I like May
Like
20th.
How does the football video tie into that?
It's April, so
And
like
it's
2
like
months.
still a month
At the
away.
end of May.
or more actually.
Is this the first year that like January and February like flew?
Yes.
Yes, and
100%.
March.
And
We're already
March.
in
It's
April.
already
Ew.
April.
Yeah, that's
well,
right.
you got engaged, so
Yeah.
that's why it's going faster.
Science. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna be married in November.
I know.
Uh,
I'm gonna be your
I'm gonna
best
be-
man in
yo, yo,
November.
I'm gonna be married for Thanksgiving and Christmas,
That's disgusting.
He better still be getting us expensive gifts.
and none of it's backed by science.
None of it. Nope. We might
But-
be in a new location. Come. True.
I
Come
know, I was thinking
November.
that like if this gets in my basement, our basement's gonna be full soon. So
That might be the next spot that it goes.
Yo, in his in your guys'
Yeah.
basement, we could have a live
So-
audience.
I know.
We could set up by and have everyone.
Yo, we can
We
have
fit
your
like
dad.
100 people down there.
Yo,
for Christmas.
college
Yeah.
football season starts. Your dad can just come right down
Oh yeah.
and just talk about Michigan and
Oh!
whatnot.
This is the perfect time to do gaming streams because NCAA football comes out.
Hurry up!
Switch spots.
Wait, I want to go on that side.
I don't want to move from my
All right.
spot. Okay, fine.
You can't do that. Dude, I forgot about that.
I know. It's
That's-
crazy. Your mic is so low. I'm
Oh, I
switching out.
know.
Jake, stop.
Now we're actually mad.
Everyone that was watching stopped because of the drill.
I don't think anyone has been watching since like we
We
started.
put our feet up on the desk.
Dude, that is. Listen, we need.
We're gonna have
I
this figured
love
out
the
by
idea
then.
of streaming all together because we can easily do it,
Yeah.
Streaming what?
right? Can't we?
Like all in the same
We
location.
just would need to take. We just need to play a game that has enough that
How many controllers
capability
do
of
you
four.
have?
Rubber bandits can have 4 players.
Bruh.
Yeah.
And you know what else is WWE would be sick to play with 4 people. We did that on our guys trip and it was the
You can
bomb.
play NHL with 4 people too.
Yeah.
You can play MLB. I think you can. Actually, MLB you might not be able to.
Yeah.
But like Madden, like at most games you can play 4 people. It just might not be ideal.
NBA 2K, 4 people.
Yo, so what is
Blacktop. NBA.
We could have tournaments too.
so what is like the you know how like the NFL, the Madden and NHL, like you can be a pro.
yeah.
So like what do they do in college? Is it just like graduates high school.
Be a college athlete.
You like start
In
off as
college.
like a 12-year-old.
So what's the first game you guys are playing?
Athlete.
What's the first teams you guys are gonna be?
UAB
Michigan.
Blazers versus the
Oh, in college football?
Yeah.
I'm
Oh.
Michigan.
Alabama
Michigan
Crimson
versus
Tide.
BYU
Versus Ohio State.
Versus the Alabama Crimson Tide. Texas.
Yo,
Texas.
when it comes
Welcome,
out,
baby. That's what.
both-
That's our first
we
stream.
all have to experience the game for the first time together.
You should come on
We'll do it live.
one of our streams.
We'll do it
You
live.
can come on one of our streams.
Yeah, we'll do it all together
Yeah.
at your house.
Yeah. For sure.
Let's be real. It's gonna be here.
It's gonna be here.
Yeah, it's gonna be here, dude.
Yes.
Well, also, it could be I mean, actually, we want to do it on PlayStation. I mean, it can be anywhere.
I mean, we could just bring it over. It wouldn't be
Yeah.
that big of a deal, like at all. How is?
How is? That's a very good point. I would say how is good. Harper hit 2 home runs tonight.
Dude, I was locked in last night. I watched the entire game, and then they hit the grand slam. You know what? I really thought Harper was going to do it at the end.
I did too, but
I really thought he was.
I think he was upset at himself, so that's why he's hit 2 bombs tonight. Which is weird because it's raining tonight. It's like wet and
know.
gross and cold. Who knows?
This whole week has been wet and gross and cold.
Yeah,
I
it has.
I can't stand it.
It's only
Listen,
Tuesday. It's been 2 days.
I don't
And
want
it
to
feels like it's been a month.
jump all over the place. Like I know we have been so far, but I watched Iowa and LSU a little bit last night.
Oh, I did too.
So,
Caitlin Clark's a beast.
I can't-
She actually legitimately is.
I know.
I
She
literally.
is, she is, but I do not like her.
yeah, he doesn't like her for some
Is it just like the vibe?
Yeah, like
Don't really know why. Yeah, it's
Yes.
understandable. I feel
think
like there's.
she's just not good looking enough.
Don't put my
dude,
man on blast.
So it was really cool though because it's like even like in the middle of the game, maybe like the third quarter or something, because they do quarters,
yeah.
which I didn't
different than
realize.
men's.
Yeah. So even in like the third quarter, the announcer was saying that they know that there's like a significantly higher number of viewers for that game.
Right.
So like he was explaining some of the rules, and it was like
Is it much different than
not
men's?
like super different, but I didn't know that like they call it an intentional foul instead of flagrant foul. You know how there's a flagrant
Yeah.
foul in men's basketball? Well,
Sort
in
of.
women's, it's intentional foul. And that it's just like minor things like that. Like there's 4 quarters instead of 2
Dude,
halves.
Caitlin Clark pulls up from like.
Dude, I literally turned it on, and within like, you know the video that's like on Sports Center right now, where she pulls up, steps to the side, and then drains it from
Yeah.
like just.
And then the girl turns around and goes like this.
Dog, I was watching that. I turned it on, and like within 2 minutes, she hit that shot, and I was just like,
All I
It was like
know,
when she
Angel
broke the
Reese.
record or tied the record for the points. She literally had like just crossed half court and just
Yeah.
like launches
Yeah.
it. Just oh my.
Angel Reese is on LSU, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's funny. She was like embracing the villain role last year. Didn't she like she
kinda
pointed
was
to her
this
ring
year.
and like waved? Well, she after a press conference was saying how people have villainized her and made. And I was like, I thought you were embracing. I thought that
That's
was what you
I thought
were.
too. I
They
thought
were
that
all
was just
upset
like
about it. That's
Really?
all I heard from it. That was
But
because
One
one of the
I'm not upset
Iowa
about-
players waved to her.
I don't follow women's basketball, but that's one person I'm just not a fan.
I'll just say this: like I don't follow it at all either. But I'd love like say knowing that those two were playing each other. I was like, yeah, I'm in. Like
Right.
I don't have anything against it at all. I just
Yeah.
need a reason to be excited about it, and that was like awesome. Actually, like
I
watching.
think they said
and-
there was like 12.8 million views.
Dude,
Yeah.
it was. I think it's awesome. Like they
Yeah.
need like more players and like Paige Beckers.
Yeah.
who is like also a beast. But I thought, in my opinion, like again, I'm the wrong person to say make a judgment about it. But like, I kind of viewed Angel Reese as the type of player as like say a big man in the NBA, where sometimes it's hard to tell why they're the best or really good because of their style of
Yeah.
play. But like Caitlin Clark is flashy. Like
Yeah.
say Steph Curry, it's like all you have to do is really watch one game, and you're like, oh, I understand. But like I didn't really see anything. I know she fouled out
Well, she also
like
got
near
hurt.
the end, but it was just like I was watching her a little bit too, and it was just like I didn't like.
Dude, on Sunday's game in the women's, the Elite Eight matchup, 1 3-point line was a shorter distance than the other.
Dude, I saw that.
Yeah,
Did you
it's
see
almost
that?
like a whole.
No.
I don't know how
Yeah.
it allowed to happen, but it was like an actual.
Jeez.
So what
So
did they end up
just
doing
agreed-
about that?
The coaches agreed to play with it like that because I guess with them switching it like.
Oh, yeah, both teams will end up.
It's so
Until
weird.
in the fourth quarter,
Yeah, right?
you're
He's
the
like
one who has the
on
short.
the line.
That's crazy. It's kind of like playing
I
in
don't even
Yankee
know how that
Stadium
happens.
with being a righty hitter.
You know what
I
I'm
know.
saying?
A lefty
I
hitter.
know. Especially if
Like
it's
if
a
you're
court
putting all the
that's
boards, like if they all.
there all the time, like I wondered, yeah. It would it almost seems like it'd have to be like that all the time in order for that
Right.
to
Yeah.
be able to happen.
I'm gonna jump to something.
Yeah, go
that's
for it.
like super funny.
We're doing it. We're
it's
doing it.
weird. Do you know what messes with my mind a little bit with baseball? The fact that a right-handed pitcher throws with his right hand, and the right-handed batter bats on the other side. I know it makes sense, but it doesn't.
What do you mean a right-handed batter?
Like if you bat like this, you're a lefty. Frick. What am I thinking?
If you bat like this, you're a righty.
Yes.
Okay.
And then you're a lefty on the other side. Something was messing. This is what I'm talking about. I got super turned around and confused the other night. I'm like, Harper's a lefty bat, but then they're like they're bringing in.
But he's on the right side of the plate. Is that what you mean?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
That's what it
I
was.
guess it
I'm
depends
like,
on
if
what-
you.
Yeah, I
like
see what
they're
you're
throwing lefty, but the lefty that they're throwing against is on the.
This is just
Weird.
You know what
It,
this
don't,
is?
it depends on which way you're looking from. If you're looking from the,
I know, that's what I mean. You're
the
like-
umpire's view or the pitcher's
Yeah,
view.
you see a
Right.
video from
That's
the back.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why it's weird sometimes.
when you know
the lefty bats on right field.
Yeah.
It's like right field and the lefty
Yeah,
bats on
exactly.
the
Yeah.
side.
Exactly. It's
That's
so it's
understandable.
kind of like because they flip because you're talking about it from two different perspectives. I got the MLB app, MLB TV.
Oh yeah.
Because we're playing fantasy baseball, so I've watched as much baseball as I can.
I want to
And
hear about that.
I was like watching. Your
You
boy
haven't
cleaned up.
updated. See, I don't even know what's like good and what's bad.
I didn't either. Listen,
Yeah.
I tied my very first.
the first day,
Yeah, Ian
How do you
and Matt
tie in
tied.
baseball?
the first day.
I came back.
That's
to tie
crazy.
it.
So
I
I'm
would've
paying.
thought that was like
played,
darn near impossible.
I played moderator Jeff,
Yeah.
and he had like high numbers.
What's a high number in baseball fantasy?
Well, he
baseball?
got like 220 some points.
So last
But that's
I
the
had the
highest you'll
most
get,
at
because
235. The next highest was 203. I played Jeff, who had 183. Ian and Matt tied at 164, and Quincy Pumpernickel, Jake, lost 185 to 138.
Oh, so someone only got 138.
Yeah. So Jake only got 138.
Most
So I had
weeks it'll be
235.
around like 130 to 160.
Yeah. But it's weird because
Oh,
it's
so
like
that was just like
it's a
high
whole
number.
week of games. It's not like the NFL where it's like one day. You know, it's
Yeah.
like a few days and one game each. It's like
See,
And in
that
baseball,
sounds like
Will,
my worst
In
nightmare.
baseball, Will, every single bag they get is a point, and every single out they get is a
Yeah.
negative point. Like,
Yeah, like-
Jeff's pitcher had negative 23 points.
Negative
Yeah.
23.
Wait, how do you get negative? If it's a point
it-
against?
Yeah, if like there's
Because
a
he
run
got,
on your
like, 8
pitcher, you
runs
get
in
a
the
negative
first.
point.
That makes
If the
sense.
batter strikes out, he gets a negative point.
So like, if
I-
anyone had
yesterday-
like anyone on the Phillies bullpen, they'd be down
Yes.
pretty bad right
yes.
Yesterday
That
I
was bad
got
last night.
62 points total,
Yeah.
just one day, which is really good because my pitcher just went.
now. So it's
off.
7 days, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
you get-
So you have pitchers and you have hitters, and
But the thing
my
with the first week.
So how many
is-
players do you have playing per week?
7 pitchers and
Oh my gosh.
DH plus every
16.
position. So
Every
9.
position.
16. Dude, it's so much fun though. I do it every
I
day.
know,
I'm like
same.
looking at. I'm dropping
I mean,
players,
yeah, I mean-
adding players. It's so much fun because I'm
It's
watching all
also
the games.
probably awesome because you're keeping up with everything.
And
Yeah.
I'm seeing
Like-
players that I don't normally watch, and I'm like getting to like be like, oh, this is why
Yeah.
they're skilled, or this
See-
is why this team sucks. This is why this
I
team's
feel like
good.
personally, it's like this year with the Phillies, it's super easy for me. Like I'm motivated to watch every game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like super easy for me to keep up. So maybe like next year, like I'll care about other teams outside the Phillies.
Yeah.
But it's
I
just
feel like for me, like I love doing fantasy because I love having the feeling like of being like having control over like
Yeah.
like a manager almost.
yeah,
Yeah.
being like a
Yeah.
I
Like even
understand that.
playing Xbox, like I love the feeling of going into the offseason and being able to sign.
Yeah.
Dude, do you remember that Madden game where they did just the coaches?
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Did you ever hear about that? They created a Madden coach
Yeah.
video game. And
It's-
it looked exactly like the Madden
Yeah.
games and everything, but you
You
were
just
the
design
coach.
plays. It's, like I really do.
Like, who is
sometimes-
that for?
But I know, but I really do sometimes get into that kind of stuff, like with fantasy baseball or like some video games that I play. Like you build cities and you manage your.
You know what?
It's really cool. Like
You
it's
know
really
type-
nerdy stuff.
You know what type of guy I am? I'm the type of guy like the game.
He's the,
The
type of
video
guy who
game
wants to chew up all your
series, not
bubble.
just video games, but like the phone, the apps, the Sims,
Yeah.
and like you like Sim City, you
Yeah.
build a city. I'm the type of guy that'll like see that and be like motivated to do it once,
And
and,
you
then
play for,
like I'll like lay down the groundwork.
Uh-huh.
I'll set everything up, never touch it again,
Dude,
Yep.
and then that's it.
exactly-
And then
I
it's like,
am the
I'll
opposite.
see an
Delete the
ad for a
app.
game. I'll see an ad for a game, and I'll be like, "Dude, this is so awesome." And then it's like, upgrade takes 1 day, and I'm like, "Yeah."
I'm gonna forget about this
Yeah,
in a
those
week. There's
games,
no
no
chance
way.
I'm doing
Yeah.
it
But
tomorrow.
like I used to play this game called Age of Empires, which it was
Yeah.
like you build stuff. You
yeah,
build.
that's like
Bro.
so far off my
I could play for
potential.
hours.
Like
I could
no
not.
chance,
Dude, I could play
Dude,
for
like
hours.
Ark.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. That's
like,
not my kind of game.
I was pulled in. I'm like, let's do this.
And
I'm gonna
then-
build an empire.
Like people who play Clash of Clans.
and then I think my guy
And like
died.
Yeah,
their
I don't
duty
like
can take
Clash
up
of
to
Clans.
a week, and I'm just like,
I
hell
play-
no.
I
don't
play
some of our
mobile games.
friends play?
All of them.
Yeah.
Been playing
my
for
friends have
Yeah,
been
some
playing
my
Clash
friend-
of Clans for 10 years.
Yeah.
I know.
I
And
know.
I don't they
And they're
they
still-
got me into it for a year.
I know.
They
yeah,
got me into
several
it for a
times.
good solid
Yeah.
year.
They
That-
lost their entire
You know what it is
thing.
though? Honestly, for me, it's like I'm stressed thinking about, well, am I gonna be able to do this for every week? Like, am I gonna be able to
Right.
maintain this?
know.
Like, I start thinking like long term. I'm like,
Dude.
well, if it's not sustainable, then why am I doing it now?
Dude.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's why when I play
does-
MLB, I just do home run derbies.
Right.
Like,
I
I
start
can't even
fran-
commit to a full game in MLB.
I start franchises immediately.
I do too, and then I,
I
play
do
the
a
first
Mark
5
Stock
games.
Timber.
That's
right now.
literally I'm so in line with him because
Yeah.
I'll start a franchise unless I'm playing with someone.
Yeah.
I will play like
It
one
happens
game,
sometimes.
2 games, and I'll go a week straight, and I'm like, dude, this.
Dude, you know what
I'll
needs to
skip
happen?
one day, and I'll never go back on.
You know what needs to happen? They need to come out with just a March Madness video game.
Oh my gosh.
Like
yes.
I understand, like you could do the full college basketball thing. It's fine. But like at least have the opportunity to do March Madness.
Yeah.
That would be sick, and I
Yeah.
would play that.
Right.
I haven't played 2K in years.
Same.
But I'd
It
like a
is kinda
reason
like
to.
the
It's
worst
funny. I
sports
never
game.
watch basketball, but
Correction,
I really do have
Madden
a lot
is
of.
the worst sports game.
No.
No,
And 2K is
I
way
love
worse than
playing
Easily.
Madden.
Madden.
And Jeff
I-
hate me because I
Here's
run
why.
the ball.
Here's
I
why.
love Madden.
Listen,
Madden
no.
is the worst.
And I play Madden with Jake because he's literally like,
All right,
Like
so that's
an
the next
actual,
stream
like-
for sure.
I'm in.
Yes.
no, like
I'm
he'll
in.
like run the ball every play.
Yeah, I'm in.
Yo,
I'm
like,
in.
dude,
I'm gonna ground him down.
Where are
I'm
the
in.
trick plays?
Yo, do you ever have the unwritten
Andy
rule?
Jeff will be up like 4 with the ball and throw a deep Hail Mary. And then the other guy get a pick 6.
You
and
like
we'll be-
play it
Did we
realistically?
play down the shore
Yeah.
that one year?
He doesn't
Listen,
play with like
that's
any bit
fine.
of fun to it.
It's fine to play realistic if your timing in the clock is set to realistic.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
yeah. If you're
If
at
it's
3
an
minutes
accelerated
quarters,
clock,
yeah.
accelerated
Then-
clock,
yeah.
and you're like,
The best
dude, the
moment of my Madden career
Oh,
was
yeah.
I was down 3 with 3 seconds left, kicking the ball off, onside kick, made the dude fumble, took it to the house.
Let's go.
No, the absolute worst is when you're like, you just keep running the same play over and over and over, and it just keeps working.
You mean like the
Then
tight
the
end up and out to the
accelerated
side?
clock hits the stinking 2-minute warning,
Uh-huh.
and
And then
can't
it's
do
done.
anything.
And then
down
you
to
can't
10
find
seconds.
it.
Jake, tell him why you don't like 2K.
Oh, because literally, I kid you not, every single game me and Ian would play would come down to the very final minute and a half, and he would win every single
Literally a game-winning shot.
time.
That's
every
not the
single time.
game. That's just, like my thing. My thing is
No, 2K is just very unrealistic.
Madden is unrealistic.
Really?
Madden hurts my soul sometimes.
NHL
I'll get all
is the
into it.
most.
NHL is my least favorite.
No,
Oddly
NHL
enough.
is
I
probably the
love
best.
NHL.
I feel like I'm
I
the
think MLB
But
you
NHL
could say
frustrates
is
the heck out of me.
realistic, only because baseball's super unpredictable. Like you could get a beautiful swing, but it might
yeah, but
just go
that's
foul.
baseball.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
you could make the argument that MLB is the most realistic, but hockey, like you literally control your player like the whole time.
Yeah.
yeah.
To where in Madden you could throw a deep bomb and he could all of a sudden it's just like you climb on top of the guy and make a one-handed grab.
But
like, that's not-
NBA is like if you don't have one of the 5 best players in the NBA, then you're not scoring enough points.
I
like,
know, but you
to
could
beat the
play.
other team. Like,
You could play realistic basketball if you wanted to.
like Madden, you can use whatever team you want, and as long as you're better than the other person that you're playing,
Yeah, it's true.
you're good.
I think Madden is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
If you play with somebody, Madden is a lot of
Yeah,
fun.
I enjoy
get-
Madden.
Remember when we
It's
went for
infuriating.
7 years, like the second year, I
Yeah,
think?
yeah.
Did me and you play?
I think so. I played Will's once. I think I played you.
Didn't
yeah.
we play? You were up, and I was the 49ers, and he was up, and it was like a massive.
Oh yeah.
You remember that?
I think so. Yeah.
I went up and was telling your dad the story. I was like a little kid. I was like, I didn't. It was like. It was the best thing ever.
I
It
remember
was.
playing Drew, and he beat me, and then he went and told the grade below that he beat me.
That's awesome. But yeah, I'm excited for NCAA football.
Yeah, we should do that. We should actually do a reaction video of us all experiencing it together. That'd be sick.
I'm in.
We'll do that.
Kirk Herbstreit's in it.
Is
Is
he?
he?
Is he
He better be.
announcing?
Is Pat McAfee in it?
I don't
That
know.
would get. I mean, it's a day one buy already, but I would buy it.
Is he
day
announcing it?
0.
Kirk
or-
Herbstreit better be announcing it. Like, there won't be NCAA football without him.
Yeah.
Announcing
I agree.
it, so.
My favorite team in the old ones was the UAB Blazers. For some
even
reason,
is
it was
that?
just
I
a
don't even
dragon.
know
You're like
who
was
that
not
is.
Division 3.
the college.
Okay,
The
I don't
college.
even know who
It was.
that
It's the
is.
University of Alabama.
Blazers.
Blazers. No, University of Alabama.
Birmingham.
Birmingham, maybe. Yeah. It literally, I didn't know anything about NCAA football. I just loved the game, and they were. I saw that.
No,
I'm like,
do
oh,
you
that's a
know what?
freaking dragon
No,
blowing
Of
fire.
course I'm gonna use that.
I'm gonna
use
be
that team
very,
all the
like,
time.
The best team in NCAA was Boise State because they had the blue field.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
That's
Dude,
true.
and then when you would score a touchdown, it would show the band on the sideline, and then I'd be
Yeah.
like, this is cool.
So what is?
It's
So what's
so-
the deal? Like
it's-
every time that, like, let's just say every 4 years, like they're gonna be updating their rosters. Like,
Dude, they should come out with an
I'm wondering that too.
Olympics
but
game.
The crazy thing is that the last one was 2013.
Yeah, no.
Tim
Like,
Tebow,
that makes
right?
me
Was
feel
it Tim
a little-
Tebow on the
RG3.
cover?
It was RG3.
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 That
We
makes me
had
feel a little
Tim
bit
Tebow.
old because I used to play NCAA all the time.
We played it a little bit, but it
And
was
it's
like
been
one of
a-
those games that
It'll
was
be 11
like.
years.
You want me to make you feel old? I played it. My first one I got in 2006. I got NCAA
I
06.
was born in 2006.
And NCAA 07.
We never
and
played
those
it.
are the two I played forever.
The only
We had
game
NCAA
we
13.
ever had was the one with Tim Tebow on the front. So
Really?
whatever one that is.
See,
don't know what it
gaming
is,
back
but-
then used to be like about so much about fun. I remember 2K and
Oh,
MLB
yeah.
2K5, and you could play. You could pick your field. You could play like in a cornfield, and you could pick your players. They would be like sitting on the bleachers, and you would just go through and pick them, and they get up and walk. Like that was, and now it's just kind of like
I still remember
I-
throw
when,
a
I
select
know.
the name
when
out
we
of a
got our
thing.
There's-
first Xbox.
Yeah.
Like I can remember.
There's
it
not a
vividly.
ton of
And I was played with Ray Lewis and the Ravens and Ray Rice.
buddy.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm telling you. I can literally remember exactly.
Right.
Dude,
everything we did.
You weren't there, but me, Ian, and Jim were at his house, and we were like going hardcore on nostalgia. Dog, we were talking about old video games, and it's just like what you said, like the fun in the
Yeah.
games. Like it's around, but like, have you guys played like the NBA playgrounds?
Yeah.
Like there's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
cool, but
Street.
there's something about like the older games where it was strictly just for fun, like the football game, what was it called?
Blitz.
Yeah, Blitz.
Yeah.
And then the hockey one.
Hits.
Yeah, NHL hits.
You get power ups, and like the
Dog,
more
there
power you
was
got, you
even-
can hit them, and they go
Yo.
flying down the ice.
Do you remember the 2002?
So you guys
it
played
was
games for, like, 3-year-olds.
Mario
Yes.
Lemieux was on the front.
Yes.
There was you could do a cheat code that every time it was like you would collect cards. I just
Yeah.
spit. Sorry.
So
You
did
would
a few
collect
times.
cards, right? So these cards would give you like it's what he said, like power ups. But it was like a regular NHL game. Like it wasn't like
Yeah.
animated characters or anything. Whenever you hit someone, your person grew. Like literally
Yeah, it
grew.
was NHL hits.
No, it was
No, it was hits.
no, I promise you.
Dude,
It was not
NHL
hits.
hits had the very same thing.
I know,
You
but
had
this
a
is-
power up where when you hit someone, you would grow. Me
this
and
is-
Wills used to play it all the
Yeah,
time.
but this is literally like I don't think like we didn't even have NHL hits.
Dude,
I don't know
speaking
which
of,
one you're talking
But
about.
anyway, when you got hit, your player would shrink. I kid you not. you could be skating around with a guy that was barely visible. And we used to start fights. You would do a fight between the two of them. Listen, I will show you guys after this podcast
I wanna play this
a video
so
of it.
bad.
It was like the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Like we would play that all
I want to
the
play
time.
with the little Ant-Man so bad.
Well, did you ever play
Speaking
backyard?
of, like, real quick, speaking of cards, like, every single time we would get, like, the new sports game and you could go to your, create, like, your
Ultimate team.
Yeah, like your ultimate team, and you would like
That's not.
upgrade.
That's
the
like
players.
recent.
That's
not
okay.
recent. Yeah.
No, but like
Yeah,
you would you have to
100%.
like collect your players and then upgrade them. Like
Yeah.
that's one thing that like
Never got into.
No, never got into it.
Because it would take way too
Dude,
long.
I was I lived in the forced trades era where it was just like you'd start a
Yeah.
franchise and then turn on forced trades and you just get whoever
so
you
did
want.
we.
Yeah, but no, this
Like-
is for online play. You create a team
Dude,
online.
Not
Yeah,
like
online.
playing an actual
Yeah.
video game, but on your phone, the NBA mobile game.
Again, that's recent. I thought you were
we
gonna
had
say the worm thing.
I know.
We had no Kia phones.
We had entire leagues with all our friends and stuff. It was honestly so cool to do.
What you talking about? The sticking snake eye?
You probably don't even know what
uh,
I'm talking about, you sickos.
You're
Where you have to eat all the
People
dots.
being born in 2006 don't exist.
Yeah, that doesn't even make sense. I was born in
You were
1998.
born
I'm 25
7 years
by the way.
earlier.
That's
I know.
Only
a long
7 years
time.
older than me.
I know.
That's a lot.
That's a
No,
lot.
it's not.
That's a whole 7-year-old child.
How old
Exactly. I'm 18.
Oh my gosh, you're 18 and I'm 7 years older. Ah.
are you? Yeah.
My mom was like,
7 years.
Well, you're
Yeah, but you.
this year you're gonna be 24, right? And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, wait. No, I am 24. I'm gonna be 25 this year.
Dude, I feel the same. I do the same thing. Several people like ask me like what my age is, and I'll have to like think.
Who
for,
your
I
age
did
it
that
is?
in a store at a
old
restaurant
I
or
am.
something before, and I literally took like a minute to figure it
That
out.
doesn't surprise me at all. Like I'd expect that from you.
Yeah.
I feel like.
I know. Like, I don't know.
It's rough. Yeah, you know,
I literally forgot my birthday this year. They reminded me the day before that it was gonna be my
Listen,
birthday. And I
y'all-
was shocked that it was gonna be my birthday.
y'all, like, if you want me to tell you happy birthday, you gotta tell me when your birthday is.
Oh yeah.
It's like
100%.
I don't just know it. Like
I don't-
I know.
Oh,
Jeff,
here's
I feel
Jeff
bad
comes up
different
to me and
times,
tells
like-
me that it was something to do with his birthday. I was like, "It was your birthday?" He's like, "Yeah, today." I was
like-
like, "Oh, happy
He's like
birthday."
kicking the ground, like, hey, well, it's
Yeah.
what's
Oh, I
birthday?
thought we had the same birthday.
I got a present today for no
Yeah.
reason.
Guess it was my birthday or something. But like Paul's birthday was today, and I knew it was Paul's birthday. But
Yeah.
like, I knew yes. I'm like, oh, Paul's birthday is
Like-
tomorrow. I'm gonna text her, and then I'm like, what is today?
It's like
Oh, it's
lunchtime.
nothing.
today.
Like
Yeah.
people that I haven't had
I
the
know,
birthday
yeah.
conversation with, like I'm not gonna know when your birthday is.
I put them in my calendar every time someone tells me because I'm
Ew.
not gonna remember. I'm
sicko.
gonna remember, and I would like to text them on their birthday because
I
people
would too,
text
but
me.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not.
Somehow
putting it-
I have.
You're 18, and when you turn like 22, you're gonna be like, why can't I put them in my calendar?
Why does
No, because
that
I
not?
used to, and it bugged me that they were in my calendar.
Wouldn't that?
Why?
Don't you feel like that would show up in your contacts?
What?
Like with.
My contacts tell me if
Yeah.
they say something
So
at their
shouldn't
birthday,
it
they'll
show-
say add birthday.
I know. So do mine. I always hit the X.
It's like so easy. All he has to do is hit add one press of a button. He's like,
No, because then it takes you to my calendar.
No
like,
chance.
Writing out an
No,
entire
it
does it,
message.
though.
I have to write out the Declaration of Independence
It
just to put
literally
it
just
into my
takes the
calendar.
contact name and puts it in your calendar as their birthday. It doesn't even
Well,
take you
my
to the
contact names don't make any sense.
That's
That's a good
I
point.
send
fair.
messages to the wrong people all the time because
I
have
used
too many.
I used to have that, and then I was like, all right, who the frick are you?
until,
I think-
until Brett Wills just randomly switched to William Heilman. I was like, oh, this is stupid.
Yeah,
That's
mine
because
did too.
I shared my contact. You can like share
yeah,
your
yeah,
contact
I do
information.
that. Yeah.
You're the only one I think that I have. I gotta switch that. I gotta get you guys something else. Jim, I have you in as Jeff Bezos.
Yeah,
And
I've
it's
been
the
Jeff
best, dude. It's the biggest flex ever when I'm out and like Siri reads it out. Call from Jeff Bezos.
Hey,
Or it's
Mr.
like,
Bezos.
I'm telling Siri to text Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to have a lot of weird names in my contacts. I was
Same.
just like kind of did the same thing.
And then it was kind of like,
it's like I want to. I'm not gonna remember
I know.
who's connected
well,
to
like,
who.
him, I have I have Matt Eberflus. And I have like 6 other Matts of random people. And I just text the wrong one.
I literally did Jeff Bezos because I was like, well, it starts with the J and then Jim, so that's how I'll remember.
He used to call me Jim Ward SquarePants.
I'm switching my
I
contact
know.
right now.
Mine's gonna be that immediately.
That was a good one.
We wrap it up.
I mean,
We can do
don't
whatever
have
we
to.
want.
no, we can.
We can.
I think we can.
You know what we should have said at the beginning of this? To subscribe, comment, and like because it helps.
Hit the bell.
Check the
Yeah.
Philly score for everyone just so
Listen,
we can update them.
if you have
3
something
days
nice
later.
to say, you can leave a comment. If you don't,
Even if you
you're-
don't have something nice to say.
you're allowed to, but it's not preferred.
No.
But basically, what we're saying is to
We will get
subscribe,
excited about it. So if
to
you
like, and to comment,
Yeah.
and ring that
Yeah,
bell
someone on that
because
latest short
Phil's
commented,
country.
Just keep it up. and
Yeah,
that
dude,
awesome.
I was like,
great.
yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Thank you very much.
Like
Anyway.
literally that could be.
Jeff,
less
we're not
than-
ready yet. Sit back down.
Hey,
I didn't even say words.
yeah, that's fine.
You
You don't have to.